Cowbells mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Cowbells mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Slide through the dark with a blade on my waist. Cold in my eyes, no fear in my face. You rushing quick, get dropped with no trace. I move too sharp, never fall in the chase. Footsteps silent when I stalk on the back row. One quick glance, make your whole body crack cold. You ain't built for the life that the night holds. I've been running these blocks since my mind old. Bass hit thick, make your chest cave in. Cowbell bounce like a fight in the wind. Mask stay low, I don't need to pretend. You came with a mouth, but you leave with an end. Cowbell's mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big, but you fall when it heats. I don't say much, but I'm known in the deeps. Cowbell's mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big, but you fall when it heats. I don't say much, but I'm known in the deeps. Sharp steps, quick breath, I don't stall much. Your crew freeze when they feel my touch. Fake tough talk, never mean that much. One sound wrong and the night get crushed. I stay clean when the scene get messy. Your fear show quick and your steps get heavy. You run too slow while my hands stay ready. I walk through the smoke like the vibe too steady. Dark green hide in the shade by the street light. Cold voice whisper send chills through the midnight. You step too close but your stance ain't right. I break cold legals when the cowbell strike. Cowbell smack when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Faint line shimmer with my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Faint line shimmer with my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Code trace circle in a hollow vein. Frame is rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frame's constrained. I see your truth that the void maintains. Static born visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days. Excode hum in a fractured core. Meaning unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark math echo then ask for more. Faint line shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Gray pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displaced in a spectral dance. Oh, ghosts thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted a slanted stance. Bleak come carved through a silent mind. Truth detached from the form assigned. Fragments converge and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined. Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Void speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. I hear the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Witches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Way. I lose myself in a coded display. I lose myself in a coded display.
Or just me.
In my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed the spite. If the code collapse, I become the bite. Teeth click loud when the glitch run through. I tear down walls just to cut what's true. Thoughts turn black when the static grew. I don't want calm, I agree that view. Metal in my jaw when the dread inflate. You chase comfort, I dismantle fate. Every weak link that you try create snaps in my grip like a cracked up date. Cold breath shiver when the core misfires. I burn all ties like corrupted wires. You want peace, that desire expires. I run on chaos and internal fires. Rip my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed the spite. I become the bite. Pulse goes sharp when the lights distort. I reshape fear into raw escort. My thoughts don't drift, they snap and contort. Every new break, got a fuel source port. Claw through noise like a rust-born ghost. I don't feel guilt, I don't feel remorse. The world collapse, I adjust my course. I feed off pressure like a primal force. Skull blade hum in a death-bound tone. You chase comfort, I thrive alone. When the screen goes static and the nerves unknown, I rise from the wreck like a fractured clone. Grip my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed this fight. If the code collapse, I become the bright. My jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Black shoes from the rain on the cracked ground. Heart numb beats echo with a dead sound. Eyes low, every shadow look like background. But I hear every step like a threat when I turn around. Pain stay tucked in the seams of my long coat. City full of faces but they fade when the fog float. Trust ain't real, it dissolve under strong smoke. World got teeth, I survive off a calm note. Late night tension in the wind when it blow past. Thoughts run deep like a river with a cold cast. Life swing heavy but I stand where the storms blast. Never lost pace in a world tryna hold fast. Cold cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Dark hood up, keep my face from the street lights. Mind on edge, every echo where the feet bites. World feel wrong, every truth got a cheap price. But I stay sharp, every move, keep my fears tight. Hands cold, but the fire in my chest warm. Life bold, but I weather every tense storm. Walk slow, but I'm built like a steel form. Never fold, even when the whole stress swarm. Concrete paths been my home since the dawn breaks. Trust broke, learn to move with my own stakes. If the dark gets me with the weight that my soul takes, I stay calm, let the world make its own shape. Hear the breeze start low, feel the night move slow. If the fear try grow, I stay cold, I stay froze. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Steps echo through a dead end block. I don't raise voice, real power don't talk. Your whole attitude built on mock. I read your fear like a broken clock. Thick air shift when I change my pace. You try act bold with a borrowed face. Your words lightweight, they don't leave in trace. One hard stare make your pulse a race. Real ones move with a silent creed. I don't need smoke, I don't need speed. Strength ain't noise, strength is what you bleed. And I stay calm while you concede. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but the war my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine. And stay ready, but they never shake. I don't chase beef, I let tension bake. Your tough guy act easy to break. Out for the myth with a single take. Dark street hum when my boots touch ground. Whole room shift when I turn around. No need to shout, I don't make sound, but you feel the threat in the space I bound. Old pain forced me in a ruthless way. Taught me how grown men move and stay. You try too hard just to look okay. I show up once you step away. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but it warm my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Weight in my tone, make your heartbeat stall. I don't raise voice, I don't need that call. One short glance, make a big man small. Power too real, I don't act at all. Stealing my frame like a lockdown gate. Never lose pace, I define my fate. Pressure in the air when I elevate. Every move slow, but the impact great. Hands stay steady when the danger near. I don't show panic, I don't taste fear. Step too close and you disappear. Speak one time and the message clear. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Bones don't shake when the bassline drop. I don't rush moves, I prefer to stop. Heavy on the ground like a cast down prop. I walk too solid for the weak to top. Dark thoughts march in a steady row. I don't show pain, I don't let it show. Every cold vibe and my voice might glow, but inside my chest it's a blackout flow. Street born focus in a sharpened tone. I don't need hype when I stand alone. Robbers fall back when the truth get known. My silence itself would have cracked your bone. Hey. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Street fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Call and follow every step I take. Voice too calm, but the ground might break. Eyes don't blink when the stakes get fake. Move 1 inch wrong, that's your mistake. Call and follow every step I take. Voice too calm, but the ground might break. Eyes don't blink when the stakes get fake. Move 1 inch wrong, that's your mistake. Dark code dread like a warning sign. I don't rush moves, I protect my line. Everything you claim never match your spine. Talk real loud, but the fear's still fine. Stone face walk through a quiet block. No loud threats, just a ticking clock. Your whole team freeze when I start to talk. I don't need rage, I embody shock. Calm breath cold like a basement wall. Power ain't noise, power don't stall. If I stand firm, I don't need to brawl. One slow step, make a grown man crawl. Go and follow every step I take. Voice too calm, but the ground might break. Eyes don't blink when the stakes get fake. Move 1 inch wrong, that's your mistake. That's your mistake. That's your mistake. That's your mistake. That's your mistake.
lost all my thoughts when the lights go out. You push up front just to fall in doubt. I don't chase beef, I erase the route. Confidence loud without any shout. You act like heat, but you cool on sight. Whole vibe small when I stand upright. Fear in your breath when I cut that light. My calm alone bring you in fight or flight. Hands stay ready in a steady form. Face unreadable through any storm. I don't need force just to transform. I kill your pride and it's early going. Follow every step I take. Voice too calm but the ground might break. Eyes don't blink when the stakes get fake. Move 1 inch wrong, that's your mistake. Go, go, go. That's your mistake. Go, go, go. That's your mistake. Shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward under subtle way. Truth unravel slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. Post flick through a narrow scene. Fragments mutate in a half-formed dream. Logic dissolve when the circuits stream. I chase a ghost in a data team. Then breast warp when the static rise. Doubt burn quiet in a coded guise. Meaning collapse under vacant skies. I see the dark through a borrowed lens. Dead math hum in a fragile spine. Patterns distort when the fears align. Truth fold in with the edges combine. I drown in thoughts that were never mine. Frame noise shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward in the subtle way. Truth unravel slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. 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 Gray tone shift in a mental fray. Old echoes drag but I push away. Static in bed with a doubts array. I stand in silence the only way. Wires vibrate through a hollow chest. Dreams degrade when the systems test. Nothing remain of what felt blessed. Just quiet pressure I can't suppress. Black light bloom in a fractured phase. Steps feel wrong in a looping maze. In a collapse grown hidden ways. I breathe the void, let it appraise. Fame no shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward in a subtle way. Driven by the slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. 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 Shadow in my hoodie, I've been moving with a dead look. Every step I take another page in my dread book. People wanna talk about the pain that they never took. I've been writing tragedies in corners that the world shook. Night got a temper and I'm standing in the thick of it. Hope like a ghost, every day I see it flickering. Trust ain't a word, it's a bond that they crippling. So I keep a low mind, heart cold, no delivering. Run from my past, but I stay close. Feel it in my blood when the wind rose. If I ever drown in my own lows, make the whole sky fall when the night frost. Rain falling on my face, I never wipe it off. Cold breath rising from my chest like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dark gon' take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost. Fuck the cost. Been walking through the alleys with my soul bent. head full of noise, like a siren in a cove. Every wrong turn that I made left a bold end. Now I'm just a product of the scars that I won't mend. Lights in the distance, but they blur quick. I see the truth, but the world's sick. If the pain hit first, I don't flinch, bitch. I've been in the dark long enough to make the dark switch. Boss talk back when you live low. Tell you what you hide and what you still owe. If the reaper call, I'ma walk slow. Look 'em in the eyes, let the fear go.
Nightfall heavy on my shoulders. World grow colder. If I fade into the dark now, don't pull me closer.
Black rain falling on my face, I never wipe it off. Cobra rising from my chest like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dog gon' take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost.
Crush my thoughts when the wires twist. Cold jaw lock when the shadows hiss. Tear through fear with the metal fist. If the code corrupts, I cease to exist. Teeth grind static when the frame collapse. I walk through dread like a system lapse. Every false hope that your mind perhaps turns to ash fast when the signal snaps. Rust in my veins start to pulse on cue. I don't want calm, it was never true. You feel breakdowns, I break right through. Make my own hell out of residue. Steps too loud in an empty grid. You hide your flaws, I never did. Every crack thought that you kept me lit. I rip wide open like a failing bed. Exist. Lungs go sharp when the stress reboots. I swallow noise just to mute the roots. Tear through shells like a beast computes. I feed off chaos when the dread salutes. Mind split twice when the pressure peak. I don't want peace, that's a coward streak. Every dark whisper that you call unique. I turn into fuel when the system weak. Skull plate ring with the harsh rebound. You chase light, I absorb the sound. When the world glitch out and the floor unbound, I stand dead still while you hit the ground. Twist, cold jaw lock when the shadows hiss. Tear through fear with the metal fist. If the code corrupts, I cease to exist. You. 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 Like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told. Static in my chest, let it rise, let it burn. Thoughts spin fast, every second take a turn. I've been walking with a shadow that I never could discern. And the fire in my stomach make the whole world churn. Feel in my bones when the gears twist tight. Mind locked in, I don't need no light. I erase every doubt when I step in the fight. If I lose one day, then I die that night. Sharp teeth grin when the code corrupt. I've been hiding every weakness just
slump. I feel it in my veins like a venom in the cold. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told. Hear the glitch in my voice when the wires misfire. I don't chase dreams, I devour desire. Try to slow me down, get caught in a tire. Everything you built gets set on fire. Binary posts in my shattered brain. Every broken thought form a metal chain. Dragging through the dirt just to feel no pain. Turn another screw till I split the frame. Yeah. Hollow in the chest, but the will too loud. Static in the air when I face the crowd. I was born in the dark and I stand on bold. If I fall this time, I don't hit the ground. I feel it in my veins like a venom in the cold. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told.
Ghosts like static shape the edge of my breath. Lines break open where I mimic death. Truth turns silent in the cold beneath. I lose my name to the void I bequeath.
Yeah. Thin pulse twist in a narrow bend. Thoughts run loops I can't defend. Memory crack where the flames descend. I chase the truth, they refuse to end. Gray noise coil in a splitting chest. Fragments of fear never let me rest. Meaning to dissolve when the doubts infest. Silence speak louder than what's expressed. Dead cold stitched through a fragile mind. Echoes distort everything in line. Shadow like logic, circle and bind. I face the dark with a calm resign. Ghosts like static shape the edge of my breath. Lines break open where I mimic death. Truth turns silent in the cold beneath. I lose my name to the void I bequeath. Cold glyph rise in a hollow tone. Fear reshape what I can't dethrone. Life fall flat in a monochrome. I break apart, you remain alone. Dust like memories flicker and blur. Passive shift in a quiet stir. Veins hum low as the signals purr. Nothing inside ever feels secure. Wires unwind in a ritual sway. In the maskers cough through the grain. Truth collapse when the thoughts betray. I breathe the dark, let it overlay. Ghosts like static shape the edge of my breath. Lines break open where I mimic death. Truth turns silent in the cold beneath. I lose my name to the void I when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed the spite. If the code collapse, I become the bright. Days click loud when the glitch run through. I tear down walls just to cut what's true. Thoughts turn black when the static grew. I don't want calm, I outgrew that view. Metal in my jaw when the dread inflate. You chase comfort, I dismantle fate. Every weak link that you try create snaps in my grip like a cracked crate. Dog breath shiver when the core misfires. I burn no ties like corrupted wires. You want peace, that desire expires. I run on chaos and internal lies. Rip my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed the spite. If the code collapse, I become the bite.
in the bite.
Walking through the city with my head low. Ghosts inside my chest, hear the echo. Numbers on my phone, every text go. People only call me when they dead, bro. Gravel on my boots from a long night. Mind full of water like a bar fight. I don't trust a soul in the moonlight. Anyone can stab you with the mood right. Heart froze up, that's a lifestyle. Pain in my veins for a long while. If I ever fall, I don't cry, child. I just let the blood drip, hold a dark smile. Cold night, black mass, I move in silence in the frost. Shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like it's smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke. Running from the demons that I fed once. Now they on my back like a dead weight. City full of wolves in the red haze. Feeling every heartbeat like a dead day. I've been in the trap with my thoughts loud. Wind hitting hard like a gunshot. Every single scar that I got now turned me to a beast in the blood drought. No light in my lake, just a black road. Carving out my name with a steel saw. If I ever break, that's a real goal. Warning to the world when I reload. Dark thought in a crack mind. I've been walking with the nighttime. If I vanish in the skyline, let the shadows be my lifeline. Cold night, black mask, I'm moving silence in the frost. Black that. Shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like it's smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly locked up. Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the baseline burst. Breaking every limit like the plan to reverse. Pulse go red when the case immersed. Channel every demon that the world dispersed. Cyber core burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, glitch design. Every little fear I consume, refine. Turn a raw rage into fuel of mine. Tear down everything you build in your head. Grind to the dust, leave the whole world dead. System failure, system failure. the pressure in my veins, let it eat up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind core up. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page. Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak. Fractured soul with a voltage strike. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unites. Let brag. Corruption rising. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices out of the system. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Black mask spot with a cold blood gun. White words hit harder than a shotgun bomb. You spit big rage but I miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Black mask spot with a cold blood gun. White words hit harder than a shotgun bomb. You spit big rage but I miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Dup 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 dup. Nine nine. Deep like a steel brand. Your fake pride crack easy on command. Heat rise quick when my voice land. You freeze up fast, never had a real stand. Great thoughts caught tight in a harsh loop. Your cheap flex drown like a stuck troop. My low pitch cut clean through the whole group. Small lines drop in the fear regroup. Calm venom drips off from a dull grin. Your loud threats fold when the bass kick in. No bluff, hold weight when your heart too thin. I spit one truth and your fate locked in. Vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. But black mass vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Boop boop boop. Chocolate hot like a wine, like a book bag. Boop 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 boop. Chocolate hot like a wine, like a book bag. Boop 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 boop. Sharp glass snap pride like a weak bone. You drop noise fast when you're my tone. Fear hum slow cause your soul half grown. I stay ice cold, pressure carved in the stone. Hate post slow like a wire in the heat. Your whole ego burn when my lines repeat. False courage vanish when the eyes meet. I speak few words but the punch complete. Rust voice carves scars when I say names. Your mask peel quick when you lose your claims. Hard truth kill hype, never needed flames. My calm hit harder than your wildest aims. Dup 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 dup. Black mass vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Dup dup dup. At the back of my mind, shadows in the day to keep its secrets confined. Fragments of myself I can't realign. Everything I lost wasn't hard to find. Cold glitch cut world through a thinning will. Thoughts turn sharp when the world stays still. Silence in my skull, feel ready to kill. Truth tastes bitter, but I take my fill. Flesh turn pale in a static glow. Names in my head that I used to know. Wires in my blood start to overflow. Voices in a hum chant down below. Faint light bend with the dark and true. Then the computations break and elude. Every new fear but the deeper mood. I talk to the void, it don't conclude. Like cold whisper at the back of my mind. Shadows in the data, keeping secrets confined. Fragments of myself I can't realign. Everything I lost wasn't hard to find. Low hum knock in the edge of my soul. Dreams degrade under loss of control. Memory rot like a corrupted road. Darkness extract with the light stole. Hex symbols form inside my chest. Thoughts detach when the circuits test. Peace dissolve, never manifest. Patterns grow wild in the mind's unrest. Deep void hum with a spectral tone. Truth unravel when I stand alone. Nothing inside of a set in stone. I fade in cycles I do not own. Faint cold whisper at the back of my mind. Shadows in the data, keeping secrets confined. Fragments of myself I can't realign. Everything I lost wasn't hard to find.
Dark tone slides through the room like a curse. Your loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Never know, never know. Black rage cold tight like a steel chain snap. Your fake flex crumble at the first small clap. Low voice bruise ego like a heart attack. I drop one ball, make the whole crew crack. Rust breath hit deep like a toxic cloud. Your tough acting, it break out loud. Ice cold grin, tear fear from the crowd. Small words heavy, never watered down. Dead compost slow like a clock in pain. Your weak claim show nothing to sustain. Truth cut raw through your whole campaign. I stay unshaken, pressure in the brain. Dark tone slides through the room like a curse. Your loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Shot mine cold deep like a lotus. Spring your whole stance fall, can't hold a thing. Cold truth stab quick with a blunt sting. I say one phrase, let your fear take wing. Ash breath drift low in the dead. Hush your tough, dry out like a weed. Crush no fake spark, stand with my words. Rush you fold too fast, every move too lush. Hate nest deep in the back of my skull. Your thirst turn dumb when the vibe get dull. Iron tone land hard, never play foe. Silence hit strong, make your fear go forward.
Feel like it's too much. Feel like for me, but God is too much. Trying to do this. Shoot them with this, but just too much niggas too. Feel like for me, but God is too much. Trying to do this. To my niggas to my head. To my niggas to my head. To my niggas to my head. To my niggas to my head.
I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you crush my concern. One quiet night and you take that turn. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cause my concern. One quiet night and you take that turn. Yeah, storm in my chest but my face stay numb. You talk real wide but your voice sound dumb. Power ain't loud, it's the way you come. Yeah, I move too calm for a man to overcome. Heavy cold drag with the street lights die. Truth in my tone make the weak comply. You show your fear when you justify. I see right through every crafted lie. I don't rush steps, solid clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn.
Streets grow darker when I hold my ground. You work so tough till the truth unwound. Fear in your breath make a muffled sound. Even your crew don't stay around. Ay, just stay loud when the tension hit. I don't need hype, I don't need to commit. Every fake threat that you try to transmit fall apart fast, you just counterfeit. Old nights force me in colder ways. I don't forget what the street convey. You try to stay bold in a losing phase. I shut you down in a single phrase.
I don't rush steps, solid clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash out bay. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash out bay. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display.
Cold tray circle in a hollow vein. Fragments rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frames constrain. I see old truths to the void maintain. Static warm visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days.
Hex code hum in a fractured core. Me and unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark matter code then ask for more.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Gray pulses shift in a narrow trance. Fear displays in a spectral dance. Soul goes thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted at a slanted stance.
Become caught to a silent mind. Truth detached from the former sign. Premise converge and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined.
Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Voice speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. Hide the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. I don't speak much, I don't need to try. Weight in my stare, make your whole crew shy. You act real bold till the real ones cry. Step in my path, watch your courage die. Thick boots echo down an empty lane. Calm in my chest but the world feels strained. You bark too loud that expose your brain. I move 1 inch, you rethink your chain. Dark hood low when the night feel grim. Fear don't shout, it just waits the brim. Your voice shakes off when the lights go dim. I see your pride break limb by limb. All breath slow like a loaded thread. I don't chase beef, I just let it sit. You step too close, this a fatal bed. I deal with facts, not internet. I don't speak much, I don't need to try. Weight in my stare, make your whole crew shy. You act real bold till the real ones cry. Step in my path, watch your courage die. Old wounds burn when the street
turn black. You move too fast, that's why you crack. I stay composed, never lose my track. Your fear hit first, I just walk back. Hands don't twitch when the tension rise. Truth hit harder than the biggest lies. You fake that strength that you idolize. Real power come when the ego dies. Cold night calm in the dead end zone. You shout your threats but remain unknown. I stand too firm for you to dethrone. Say one word wrong and I set the tone. I don't speak much, I don't need to try. Weight in my stare, make your whole crew shy. You act real bold till the real ones cry. Step in my path, watch your courage die. I don't speak much. Jacket as I roam, heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bones. Yeah, cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam home. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bones. Yeah. Black shoes soaked from the rain on the cracked ground. Hard numb beats echo with a dead sound. Eyes low, every shadow look like background. But I hear every step like a threat when I turn around. Pain stay tucked in the seams of my long coat. City full of faces but they fade when the fog float. Trust ain't real, it dissolve under strong smoke. World got teeth, I survive off a calm note. Late night tension in the wind when it blow past. Thoughts run deep like a river with a cold cast. Life swing heavy but I stand where the storms blast. Never lost pace in a world tryna hold fast. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam home. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone zone. Dark hood up, keep my face from the street lights. Mind on edge, every echo of the feet bites. World feel wrong, every truth got a cheap price. But I stay sharp, every move, keep my fears tight. Hands cold, but the fire in my chest warm. Life bold, but I weather every tense storm. Walk slow, but I'm built like a steel farm. Never fold, even when the whole stress swarm. Concrete past been my home since the dawn breaks. Trust broke, learn to move with my own stakes. If the dark tests me with the weight that my soul takes, I stay calm, let the world make its own shakes. Hear the breeze talk low, feel the night move slow. If the fear try grow, I stay cold, I stay froze. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every